Welcome to Session 6, the breath of acceptance. A soothing inner journey to use your breath as a bridge to presence, softening into calm and acceptance. This session is part of my upcoming 21-day emotional resilience program, created to help you rebuild a sense of calm, confidence, and emotional strength. The full program, including all hypnosis sessions, journal prompts, and the companion workbook, will be available inside the Calm Gut app from Sunday, November the 23rd. And to celebrate this new release, use the code EMOTIONS10 to save 10% on your Calm Gut app subscription for a limited time. See the description below for more details. Begin by taking a slow breath in through your nose and letting it flow out softly through your mouth. Let this first breath be a gentle signal to your body that you are safe to pause. You don't have to fix or solve or resist anything right now. You can simply breathe. Allow your body to settle into the surface beneath you. Feel its quiet support holding you. Each time you exhale, imagine the weight of the day sinking out of your muscles. Shoulders softening, stomach loosening, jaw unclenching. Let every exhale be a quiet release, and every inhale a return to yourself. Notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. You don't need to control it. Your body already knows how to breathe. Let yourself be guided by that rhythm, like waves gently meeting the shore. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, surrender. Now begin to sense how your breath is connected to everything else within you. How your lungs speak to your heart. How your diaphragm moves with your gut. How every breath sends a message of safety through your nervous system. The breath is your bridge between body and mind, your pathway home to peace. You might imagine now that you're standing at the edge of a quiet landscape, perhaps a vast open mountain range at sunrise, or a calm stretch of coastline. The air feels cool, fresh, alive. With every in-breath, you draw that fresh air in, and with every out-breath, you let go of what no longer serves you. There is nothing to change, nothing to resist, only the steady rhythm of your breath, guiding you back into balance. Acceptance often begins in moments like this, when we stop trying to make life or ourselves different than they are. It's not about giving up, it's about softening the fight. It's the quiet courage to breathe with what is, even when it's uncomfortable. And sometimes that very idea can bring resistance. A part of you that says, "But I don't want this. I don't like this." And that's completely natural. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like what's happening or agree with it. It simply means you stop fighting the reality of this moment, so that your energy can move toward healing, clarity, and change. Take another slow breath in. Feel your chest and belly rise and your ribs expand. And as you exhale, let that breath flow out like a soft sigh, the sound of surrender, the sound of trust. There may be parts of you that want to resist this. The mind that still tries to control. The heart that fears what acceptance means. You don't need to silence those parts. Simply notice them and breathe with them. You might say inwardly, "It's okay to feel what I feel. It's safe to let this be." Notice how your breath naturally deepens when you stop pushing against yourself. The more you allow, the more you ease. Imagine now that as you breathe, a soft light begins to move with your breath, flowing in as you inhale, expanding through your chest and down into your belly, and gently radiating out as you exhale. This light is calm awareness. It doesn't change what's happening. It changes how you meet it. You might picture this light moving through your entire body, through your arms and legs, through your stomach, along your spine, filling you with warmth and softness. Every exhale releases resistance. Every inhale fills you with presence. You may notice that certain emotions or sensations begin to surface. Perhaps a tightness in the chest, a lump in the throat, a heaviness in the stomach. instead of pushing them away. Breathe with them. Imagine your breath as a hand resting gently over each feeling, saying, "You are allowed to be here." Acceptance is not about agreeing with pain. It's about giving it space to move. When you stop fighting that feeling, it begins to shift on its own. And often, when you stop needing things to be different before you can feel peace, you create the space where real change finally becomes possible. Take a moment now to reflect on something in your life that you've been struggling to accept. Perhaps a change in your body, a situation you wish were different, or a part of yourself that you found hard to love. See if you can breathe with it for a moment. No analysis. No story, just breath meeting truth. You might say quietly to yourself, "I am willing to let this be as it is for now. I trust that peace will follow when I stop resisting what's real." Remember, acceptance isn't the same as approval. You can acknowledge what's here without giving up on your hopes or desires. You're simply choosing to meet this moment without struggle. And that softens the ground for everything new that wants to grow. With each breath, you may sense a subtle opening, like tension melting away from inside. Your heart becomes less guarded. Your body feels lighter. Your mind grows quieter. You might imagine yourself standing beneath a wide open sky. The air moves freely. Clouds pass above you, changing their shape and colour, never staying the same. Your thoughts too are like clouds, temporary, passing, unable to change the vastness of who you are beneath them. Feel into that vastness now. The quiet depth within you that remains steady no matter what moves above the surface. That is where acceptance lives. That is where peace begins. Take a deeper breath in, letting that stillness expand through your chest. Exhale slowly and feel yourself softening even more deeply into this moment. Acceptance feels like this. Not effort, not control, but an unclenching, a letting go, a surrender into now. You might repeat quietly or lightly hold these words in your mind. I can breathe with this. I can be with what is. I can let this moment be enough. Notice how these words help to deepen the calm. Your nervous system begins to mirror the message of your mind. Your body exhales in trust. Stay here for a while, breathing softly, letting each breath remind you that peace doesn't depend on circumstances. It begins within your willingness to stop struggling against them. You might imagine now your breath as a tide, gently flowing in and flowing out, carrying with it the rhythm of life itself. Every wave a reminder that everything changes, and within that change there can still be ease. When you feel ready, you can begin to sense the space around you again, sensing the surface beneath your body, aware of the air on your skin, the faint sounds in the distance. Take a slow breath in, letting your body fill with fresh energy, and a soft exhale that grounds you here and now. Or if your body is asking for rest, you can stay exactly where you are, allowing your breath to continue its quiet rhythm of acceptance. There's nothing to rush toward, nothing to fix, only this, the gentle movement of breath through a body that is learning to trust life again. Whether you awaken now or drift into peaceful rest, carry this awareness with you. That acceptance is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of peace. Every time you breathe into what is, you remind yourself that calm isn't found in control, but in surrender. Your breath is your bridge, back to the present, back to yourself, and back to ease. Thank you for joining me on this hypnosis journey. The full 21-day emotional resilience program will be available inside the Calm Gut app from Sunday, November the 23rd. And to celebrate the release, you can use the code EMOTIONS10 to save 10% on your Calm Gut app subscription for a limited time. You'll find all the details below in the description. And if you'd like to continue your journey, up next is the next session in this emotional resilience series.